Hi, so this is a brief video regarding the rocker arms on a KTM 690 Enduro R 2014. I've read a couple of threads recently, there's a lot of videos online, but for some reason nobody puts any audio on it. It just shows you the rocker arms itself, and see that there's play in them. I can't see an excessive wear. But the only issue I'm sort of half concerned about is, I don't know if you can see it there, there's a very slight bit of sideways movement, but I can see them on all of them. Alright, there's some small amount of wearing, but there's nothing that I can really feel as a groove, but there's no sort of, like, the bearings aren't wearing uneven. This is the exhaust side. I haven't checked the intake side yet. These are stamped SF13 B11. Well, this one is anyway. I'm not sure about the other one. I'm about to take that out in a second. Yeah, just, I'm going to change these out at some point very soon. I've just got to ride in a week's time, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get them in time. Let me know what your thoughts are, if I should be even going on this ride or not. But I'm going to stamp these like I've seen in a couple of videos, just to make sure this is flared and this can't come undone. I don't want to hit it too hard, because obviously there is a bit of play here, and this is cast, so I don't want to shear it. Yeah, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Another thing, obviously, I'd like to say about this is, it's quite hard to see, but inside here, actually inside the arm itself, there's like a very small groove that's about here. Obviously, that circulates the oil, and you've got to make sure that when you pull the pin out, when you put it back in, the flat side is facing up. Otherwise, it'll run out of oil, and you'll be fucked. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'll get on with it. So here's the intake rocker. With the exhaust rocker, I stamped either side. I just got a center punch and just flared this edge a little bit. On just the pin, you can just about see there's an inside ring, down the middle, inside ring, and then there's the actual outside lip that's pushed onto this casting. With this one, it does feel like there is a little bit more, if anything, a little bit more up and down like that. Radial, I think that's called, but sideways, linear, there's about the same. There's no excessive wear inside. I can't see any cracks or any other fatiguing. There's no flat spots. This one does seem to have a smoother line run around it, wider. So obviously it's got more of a footprint running over the top of the cam. Yeah, and this one's stamped. Sorry, this one's stamped the same SF13 S11. Yeah, well, I think these will be fine for a while again, but I'll definitely, in the upcoming months, I'm going to be changing these out just for peace of mind. They're pretty pricey over here in Oz. They're about $160 plus GST each. I've seen online you can buy them for about 120 bucks in the US for two. So it kind of sucks really that Australia gets a bit of a shitty end of the stick when it comes to these parts, well, especially KTM parts in general. When I don't know what the deal is, why they're so much more expensive. Even when I was living back in the UK, they were alright. They were a bit expensive, but than other bikes, but they were still reasonable, like the 30-40% markup that they make on them here is just crazy, and it's a bit unfair, I think, considering there's such a you see all these events that go around, and the amount of adventure bikes I see kicking around, and I'd say a good 40, if not 50% of them, I don't know if that's a bit of a bold statement, are KTMs or Huskies. Yeah, so I'm just going to pop this one back in. I need to get a set of feeler gauges. I keep forgetting to buy a set. I'll do that this week, and I'll check my valve clearance as well. Like, this job itself of checking this process isn't that hard. Just take your time with it. Don't rush it. Make sure you've got a good quality torque wrench as well. That helps a lot. These Allen bolts here, these are actually, I've checked in the book, they're 12 Newton meters. They feel tight when you're tightening them down, but I checked these two before taking off with the torque wrench, and they click bang on 12, so that must be the torque setting. So yeah, I hope it's been a bit of a feedback, or a bit of insight to other people when they're doing this. Yeah, like I said, because there's so many videos on there about rocker arms of them failing, but people of them holding them intact like this, and they're all showing the bit of movement and the bit of play and this, that, and the other, but they're not exactly explaining what they're feeling. Just stick a bit of audio in. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye now.